of an educator's job is to make sure they help their students on their learning journey. And that could take many forms like one on one coaching, some guidance, helpful emails, or making sure they have the right knowledge before they enter a course. LearnDash supports things like prerequisites, meaning that a user has to take a certain course before they are able to move on to the next level. But there are some ways that we can improve this flow. One of those ways is with adaptive learning with LearnDash by Woo Ninjas. This plugin allows admins to design courses in a non-linear fashion. There could be a variety of child courses, that is, courses that have prerequisites, with a distinct course level. And students will be able to go to those courses based on their performance in quizzes. Basically, what this means is you can have a single course that funnels into two separate courses depending on the user's knowledge. You can think of this as entry exams in high school or college. A student has to take an exam, they are evaluated based on that exam, and then placed into a course that best corresponds with the evaluation from the exam. In this video, we're going to look at a very simple example of using adaptive learning with LearnDash. So first, you'll see that the adaptive learning plugin is available for free in the WordPress plugin repository. I have already installed and activated it. What that does is adds a new section under LearnDash LMS called Course Levels. Here, you can create different course levels for any of the courses you're creating. As a matter of fact, the course levels don't necessarily directly correspond with a single course. So we can create one called Beginner, for example, where the from course level is 0% and the to course level is 25%. What this means is that if a student takes a evaluation course and they score an average of between 0 and 25% on all of the quizzes, they are considered a beginner. So we might kick them to a beginner version of a course. We can also create a new course level called advanced, and we could say that that's from 26% to 70%. Or we can create a master level that's 71% to 100%. This allows us to not waste our students' time, as well as present the information in front of them that they need. For this site, you might have noticed that there was a course level called Distractions. I specifically created a level called Distractions because of the courses that we're going to be applying this to. But you can see the course level options has a from of 80% and a to of 100%. In this case, I am going to prevent the student from moving on to the next course until they get at least an 80% on all of the quizzes in their prerequisite. So let's see what that looks like. If we go over to courses, you'll see that we've got two here: how to eliminate distractions and maximizing your work week. If I click on maximizing your work week and we scroll to the course settings, you'll see that I've set a course prerequisite of how to eliminate distractions. And for course level, I can now apply the distractions level. For the course prerequisites compare section, I'm going to say any. What this is saying is that if there are multiple prerequisites, the student can either complete any or all of them. Let's say that this course had two prerequisites: how to eliminate distractions and how to work from home. In this setting, the student can either pass how to eliminate distractions or how to work from home. With the all setting, they'd have to pass both. And remember, passing with the course levels means getting an average of 80% on all of the quizzes. So we're just going to reset that back to how to eliminate distractions, set that to any, and we'll save this. Now, if we go to our prerequisite course, you'll see that under the last lesson here, we have a quiz, how to eliminate distractions. This is the quiz that students will need to get an 80% on in order to automatically be enrolled in the child course, Maximizing Your Work Week. One more note on our child course, we should make sure that it's not set to open so that new users are not automatically registered for that course. We'll set this one to closed. Now let's take a look at this from the student's perspective. You could see that this student is registered in one course, How to Eliminate Distractions. So we will go through this course content. And then when we get to the last lesson, we'll see a quiz. So we'll go ahead and take this quiz. And remember, we need to get at least an 80% on this quiz to be registered for the child course. So we'll go through these questions. And once we get through the results, we got 2 out of 13 points. That is below the threshold for getting registered. We can double check that if we go back to our account. You can see that we're still only registered in the one course. Now let's restart the quiz. We'll actually get the questions correct this time. And now we got a 100 on the quiz. So we'll click to continue. We have completed the course, but now if we go to our profile, you'll see that we've automatically been registered for Maximizing Your Work Week. Now, there are a couple of things to note about this plugin. For example, as mentioned before, you need to make sure that the child courses are set to closed so that nobody can just register for them. If you have multiple quizzes, know that the plugin will take the average of all of the quizzes. But all in all, this is a nice, easy to use plugin that is free from the WordPress plugin repository to help you evaluate your students and show them the content most relevant to them. That's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to click the thumbs up down below and subscribe to this channel for more great content.